Hey, what's up guys? Sam from Cubi Studios here, back in expert mode. So I thought what I'd be doing here is, if you're watching these the days they come out, I thought I'd be alternating between Legacy of the Duelist and expert mode for a little bit here, just to kind of mix things up a bit, keep things a little fresh. I don't know how you guys feel about it, if I should just knock one out and then switch back to the other, or if I should start alternating some other Yu-Gi-Oh games in there. Now that I've gotten my new gaming PC as well, thanks to your support on Patreon, you can also check the links in the description below to be able to support me. I also can start doing some GameCube and PS2 and emulated Yu-Gi-Oh games as well. So let me know in the comments below how you guys are feeling about alternating the Friday Yu-Gi-Oh release video, like what game it is, as long as there's a Yu-Gi-Oh video on Friday. And of course, there's always the Patreon tier, where if you want me to knock out a game all at once, if you support me on Patreon, and I believe the Platinum tier, I can just knock out a whole game for you. We can do that too. But follow me in the links below in the description on Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon, and you can keep in the know of all that kind of stuff. And you can always just leave your feedback on YouTube, anywhere really, I appreciate it. But anyway, back to expert mode here. Caswell Francis, the dweeb, and his Steel Pandemic deck. I thought the best thing to do here would be able to bring out my Evil Swarm deck again, because that would kind of be like a counter-ish thing, so it'd almost be like a mirror match, but not really. I know I just recently used the Evil Swarm decks, but I mean, that's the best I got, because I don't have any Steel Swarm cards to make a Steel Swarm deck. Well, I do have Steel Swarm cards, but not enough for a deck. I only have like 15 of them. So that's kind of rough, but we'll give it a shot. Let's take on this guy. So is there any reason they wear like a scouter?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's beyond infinity!
I assume it's probably because the duel's in virtual reality and the digital glasses thing they're wearing, but what's it really? I just straight up assume that's probably it. I answered my own question. Never mind. Alright, what the fuck do we got here? Up to twice per turn, you can banish one monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack until your opponent's next end phase. Their defense all sucks. You can tribute this card to target one face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it. So I guess we'll just do this for now. And leave him in attack mode. Just because his defense, he would die for sure, but maybe he lives through this if I keep him in attack mode. I assume, probably wrongly, or incorrectly, that Steel Swarm monsters have a comparable power level, so his initial summon should be about the same. Oh, or that. I'm gonna save my, what is it, Bottomless Trap Hole for... You can pay 1,000 life points, target up to 2 cards your opponent controls, return those targets to hand. What if I just activate this, and you paid the 1,000 life points, and now that's it? They still go back to my hand? Oh, that would be really cool if Bottomless Trap Hole still went to my hand, but I took care of that at least, so there's something. Activate in your graveyard. Okay. I'm just gonna summon this, so when it dies to Mirror Force. When this card leaves the field because of your opponent's card, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, take control of that target until your next end phase. I don't think I want... I'll set this again, by the way. But I don't think I want to have just one monster on the field for now. Even if this is Mirror Force, it'd still be... Wait, what can I XYZ summon here? Oh, a lot of things. A lot of fucking things. But, unfortunately, their combined attack does not exceed this combined attack. So after the after the battle phase, I'll take a look at XYZ summoning something. Well, let's look at doing the maximum amount of damage here first. And even if that was Mirror Force, now we can go to, or I also have to look if the XYZ summon is going to be better than Capella, or just having him on the field. Let's see. Special summon. What could I get out here? I can get Bahamut out, and target one face and take control of that monster. That looks like something to summon after he's already summoned something, because it needs to be face up. And I can use Call of the Haunted if he summons something that destroys me. You know what, fuck it. I don't need to, we're not going to special summon anything. I don't need to risk activating this card, because I win next turn if he doesn't have anything up his sleeve here. Yeah. You can special summon this, activate the effect of a card. Here's Call of the Haunted. I can use Mirror Force. And I think we just... You can tribute this card in face-up attack position by tributing one monster. You can target one card your opponent controls, send that target to the graveyard, and gain 1,000 life points. So let's activate Fiendish Chain on this so you don't gain 1,000 life points. and you can't remove anything of mine. Unfortunately, he didn't attack, and that's probably because I put Fiendish Chain on this. So, whoops. And now I technically can't kill it. What I could do, though, I think I can still win this by taking control of it, right? I don't have an XYZ summon that's stronger than it, but I could just take it over. Even though it has Fiendish Chain on it, it shouldn't matter. And then I could just bring one of these back from the graveyard. I might not win this duel. Let's do that. That's a overcomplicated plan that just might work for no specific reason. And then if I sacrifice one of these guys, I can use Call of the Haunted to bring him back. After I discard it to take him over. This is a very long-winded ploy at winning this, but discard you, take this over, chain another card, no. By discarding another monster, I should be able to power that one card up enough to, I think, just win the duel here. I think this is actually going to be a really short and simple duel. I can banish 2 monsters to bring its attack level up. This thing still can attack, but it might not matter. Let's try it. Select cards in the great... Oh, it's just the... Don't I have 2? Oh, guess not. Okay, no, it will matter. I won't win this turn. But I still have you, buddy. Oh, never mind. I still have a normal summon, that's right. Get shit on. I'm going to sacrifice your monster, because it can attack. And now I should win. Right, what is this, Call of the Haunted? Yeah, unless you have something like Battle Fader, then I should be fine. Ooh, looks like you don't have something like Battle Fader. I hope. This would be a really awkward moment. Okay, yeah, GG. Wow, get fucking wrecked, dude. The fucking dweeb didn't even last 5 minutes in the duel arena with me. What's the scouter say about my fucking duel level, asshole?
Beyond infinity!
Steel Swarm Sentinel, that actually might be useful for eventually building a Steel Swarm deck. Well, this card is in face-up attack position. Special summon level 5 or higher monsters in the field cannot activate their effects. Ryoku. Target 2 face-up monsters on the field, have the attack of 1 monster, and if you do, add that lost attack to the other monster. These effects last until the end phase. Gagaga Caesar. Cannot attack unless you control another face-up Gagaga monster. Once per turn, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard that has a level, the levels of all face-up Gagaga monsters you currently control become the level of that monster. This card cannot be used as synchro material. Light and Darkness Dragon. Cannot be special summoned while face-up on the field. This card is also dark. Once per chain, during either player's turn when a spell card, trap card, or monster effect is activated, this card loses exactly 500 attack and defense, and that activation is negated. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target 1 monster in your graveyard. If possible, destroy all cards you control, also special summon that monster. That seems pretty bad, actually. And only 2,800 attack, it would have a useless level of attack, and like 2 activations. Sasmasara. Monster cards tributed for a ritual summon are returned to the owner's deck instead of being sent to the graveyard. Oh, that would be really good in one of those super powerful ritual decks. Bonding H2O. Tribute 2 Hydreigon's and 1 Oxygeddon. Special summon 1 Water Dragon from your deck, hand, or graveyard. I said those out of order. Constellar Zubin Shamali. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. His Heroic Gift. If your opponent's life points are 2,000 or less, make their life points 8,000, and if you do, draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 Heroic Gift per turn. This would be like this would be a useful card in like a super weird Exodia deck, but okay. No, that card sucks. Neo Flameville Saber. While your opponent has 4 or less cards in their graveyard, this card gains 600 attack. While your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, this card loses 300 attack. Garbage. What a collection of winners we got this duel for beating a dweeb. Oh my god, it just gets worse in Zexal so far. I forgot who this dude was, but I don't like his mask and I don't like his face. Anyway, Nelson Andrews and his Icarus deck is our next opponent, so tune in next time. Whenever next time is, based on your feedback in the comments and on my Patreon page, which is in the link in the description below. Also on Twitter and Twitch. All those links and plugs. let me know how you guys feel about me alternating between series on YouTube for the Friday Yu-Gi-Oh! Release, and how I should spread those things out. If I should just knock out the rest of Legacy of the Duelist, if I just knock out the rest of Expert Mode, or if we should add some variety to the spice that is life. I don't know. I look forward to your feedback, or just comments on the duel or whatever. Anyway, you guys, again, I guess that's the part where I plug all of my stuff, but I kind of already did that. Support me on Patreon. That's how I got the PC, where I can now do GameCube and PS2 games on the channel if need be, and a bunch of other games, like the Ruby Grim Eclipse Let's Play I'm doing for both Patreon supporters and YouTube viewers as well, on all that kind of good stuff. And then I tweet updates and stuff, like when Twitch goes down, and I have to tweet at you guys, hey, Danganronpa 2, the last episode is going to be broken up in parts because of Twitch, but whatever. That's eventually going to get uploaded on YouTube too. So, I guess I'll end it with, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you around in the next video, whatever that may be.